Hello wolves! Okay, so today we're here to talk about all the books I read in December, so my December wrap up. Yeah! So, to summarize, I've read 5 books in December and one that I read like only one chapter, but I need to finish that book because I started that book like 2 or 3 months ago. So I want to say I did good, but actually I did bad because I wasn't working the entire month of December, so I was expecting to read more, especially because I was planning on participating in the magical readathon, so Christmas at Hogwarts Magical Feast by by G from Book Roast, and I wasn't able to because I was really sick the entire month of December, especially the 2 last weeks. So I'm kind of sad because I didn't like read that much, but actually it's still okay. So yeah, I'm gonna show you the books that I read, and yeah. Okay, so the first book I read is actually an audiobook. I mean, I have the book, but I listened to the audiobook. So this is The Bird and the Blade by Bannen. I gave it 1 star because I really didn't like it. I'm gonna have to create a way of rating an audiobook because I'm gonna rate it differently from a book, a physical book, I think, and I'm gonna have like some parts, whatever, that's not the point here. I'm gonna try to find that and maybe film it if you're interested in that or not, I don't know. This is a story of Jinghua, who apparently lost everything, her kingdom, her family, and blah blah blah, because of some kind of conspiracy, and she will get enrolled in some kind of conspiracy to try to escape and to save the king or the prince, something like that. I'm not sure, seriously. I really didn't enjoy it. That's why, to be honest, the main issue I had with that book is that from the very beginning it is very focused on romance. This is a heavy romance book. Like, she's gonna be, oh, he looked at me, oh, why didn't I look like this, oh, my hair is like that, oh, he talked to me, oh, I should have said that, oh my god, like all the time, all the time. And she's gonna be like, oh, I'm blushing, he's blushing, I'm blushing, oh, whatever, we're gonna talk, I don't know, blah 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 blah, yeah, all the time. So I don't know if that's a narrator who did make the book like, I don't want to read it or I don't want to listen to it, but I listened to the end, so I didn't DNF it, because at the end, to be honest, some plot, some twist I wasn't expecting happened, you know. But it wasn't for me. But I don't think this is a bad book. This is just heavy romance, so not my kind of thing, and I didn't know it will be that romancy when I started the book, when I read the synopsis. So yeah, because here it says 3 impossible riddles, 1 dangerous secret, so I thought it was more about that than the romance. And here it says The Bird and the Blade is a lush, powerful story of life and death, battles and riddles, lies and secrets, from debut author Bannen. But it wasn't for me, and maybe I will one day give it a try as a physical book, you know, read it actually and listen to it. I'm still not sure, but if you're into very romancy books and Asian settings, maybe you will like that book. I didn't, but it doesn't mean that it's a bad book. But yeah. Then I organized a 24-hour readathon, and I will put the link over there to the video because I vlogged it actually, but I did it to read the Grisha verse trilogy. So during the readathon I've read the first one and the second one. The third one I've read it after, but I still included in the same video because why not. To be honest, the first book I gave it 4 stars, the second one 3 stars, and the last one 4 stars. This is very tropey, this is very cliche, this is very YA fantasy. I think that 6 of Crows is so much better than the Grisha verse trilogy, and especially because I think that 3 books are too much, I will say, because 6 of Crows is actually a duology, and I think that King of Scars is going to be a duology as well, and I feel like the 3 books were exactly the same. That's why I gave the second one 3 stars only, I'm gonna say, even if it's still good, because it was exactly the copy of the first book, I wanna say, but the third book had some twists at the end or whatever, and I was like kind of addicted. I love the characters, I love the plot, I love the secrets, I love everything that was in there, so that's why I rated higher. But I don't honestly think it was a 4 stars book, but I was addicted, so that's why. So yeah, it's kind of good, right? If you are like I was a few months ago, like not having a clue what the books are about, this is a story of Alina. Alina has no parents, so she's an orphan and she lives in an orphanage with her best friend Mal. So they're living like a normal life, doing whatever they have to do for the kingdom, etc. And one day we're gonna see that actually Alina has some kind of power, so she is actually a Grisha and not just a regular girl. From that point she's gonna be taken to the palace by the Darkling to get trained and to learn how to use the power, because apparently she is a sun summoner and there is no other sun summoner in the world of the Grisha. This is very political heavy, so a lot of kingdom, the Darklings, the Grisha, regular people, you know, finding your place in the society, and about secrets and about threats and about conspiracy and about who you can trust, kind of thing. So it was very addictive. I love the plot, I love the story, I love the characters. So that's why I kept reading the series and why I rated it so high. Yeah, I wanted to read them because I wanted to be able to read King of Scars, which is coming end of January 29 or whatever. Six of Crows is absolutely better, but I'm happy I got to them finally. Actually, I forgot a book. There is another book that I finished that I didn't put in the list. Oh. Then Haze, the Devil of Dublin. This is a story of Haze, who's gonna discover the secrets behind his dad's death and other kind of stuff. This is in a word, I will say, it's not fantasy, it's more like science fiction, because robots are everywhere, etc. You can have some robot pieces in yourself, but also it's about angels and God and what you believe in and the forces and weaknesses and your place in the society and how you see the society and your personal, like what you believe in. It was really strong on what you believe in okay, maybe spiritual level, but in the world in general, you know, the good and the bad. At the beginning I was very confused because I didn't understand what was going on and it was going so fast, but from, let's say, half of the book I was hooked. I really enjoyed, which surprised me actually, because the beginning was confusing but the end was like, I wanted to know what was going to happen. I wanted to know what will become of the characters. So I would really recommend that book. That book needs some work on it, because this is just like an arc that you can still work on. This is not the definitely, you know, the proof copy of it, but I was really intrigued by the twist actually. So yeah, good. Then the book that I forgot that I read this month, so it means that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I have read 6 books and a 7th that is kind of in process, let's say. So I've read Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas for the Time Tuner book club. I gave it 2 stars because it was way better than the first one. I preferred Selena in that book and Carol and Dorian in that book than in Throne of Glass. I filmed my reading experience for that book, so if you read that book or you're interested in that, please check it. I don't care about the characters. I don't care about what's gonna happen. They could all die, they could all marry each other, they could all become like unicorns. I don't care. So it doesn't mean that the story is bad, because I believe it gets better, but as I don't care about the characters, I don't care if they're doing the right thing, I don't care if they survive, I don't care about the story, you know what I mean? Like I honestly don't care, and I could just not read the next book, I will be okay. I don't care. It's boring. It's better than the first one, and I honestly can't understand why people love that series. That series is beloved by so many people. I get that. It's just that I don't care. I honestly just don't care. So yeah, we'll see. And then the next book that I started like 2 or 3 months ago, and I really need to finish it. This is gonna be my priority in 2019. This is Roy Essence and the Bridge Between Worlds, book 1 by Sarah and Michael White. I need to finish that book because this is good, but this is like not complicated, but more like condensed than other books that I've read, because I believe this is a adult kind of book, so it's condensed, but I really enjoy it. I don't know if you remember, or if you're new here you probably don't have a clue what I'm talking about, but this is a story of Roya. Roya one day went to the library, she loves reading, and she got like attracted by a book, like the book was calling her, and actually it was a cooking book. She will buy it and she will try to cook some stuff, and stuff will happen, and she will be like, okay, is it because I cooked that happened, or is it because I applied the cooking and applied the rules that were in the book that I made stuff better or happening that way, you know what I mean? I feel like this is very spiritual, but it's super intriguing and it's super well written, and I love it so much. And there is like different worlds, so I'm at that point where they travel into another world or whatever, but this is so well done and I really cannot wait to read more of that book. I mean, this is gonna be my priority in 2019, like January 2019, so yeah. So well, thank you for watching this video. Let me know in the comments how many books you've read in December, if you have read any of the books I've read. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, wolves, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Talk to me in the comments as usual, and see you very soon in another video. Take care, bye.